Love and Hip Hop New York, darlings. Let's get straight into this. Okay. So the episode began. The folks is over there in St. Lucia or Puerto Rico, or they on some island. Juju invited the people to the islands. And she did not invite the men, but the women invited their men, and because they just used it as a free vacation off somebody else's dollar. And so Juju was just like, well, hell, I ain't gonna ask y'all to leave. I woulda, but hey, okay. So everybody arrived to breakfast. Well, not everybody. Kimbella wasn't there, and Yandy wasn't there yet. So we have Safaree coming in yelling. We have Juju. We have Safaree. We have Mano, Maggie, Sin, and Joe. And they're all there. Talking about the whole thing. Somebody brought up that Safaree has some kind of beef with Juju. And Safaree gonna say, oh, first of all, you act like I give a damn. Like, just being an ass about it. And, I think that Juju is the last person that deserves an attitude from anybody a part of this cast. She's just so likable, she seems. She's not problematic at all. She don't do anything. She just be chilling, just be trying to, bringing her friends together. She most of the time she stay out of the drama, She have times when she be messy and spread the tea, but they all do that. So, hey. They was just like, oh, you wrong for that whoop to whoop. And Safaree gave some kind of half-ass apology. What else happened? So, they just started talking. Maggie let Mano sleep in the bed with her, because she was mad at Mano. Because, Mano said that he didn't say that he's not going to support her music career, but his actions show that he's not taking her music career seriously because he feels like she's not taking it seriously. Like, this is just a, random thing that, now she wants to do. What else is happening? So, they all got up and walked off. And then all of us, dear God. Then all of a sudden, here comes Kimbella up. Kimbella wear the tightest clothes. She busting out of everything. She be all greased up and oily and moisturized, but she forget to moisturize that hair. So I just be looking. I just say, well. So she walked up and talking, and Kimbella's feeling herself because now she might be a wife. So Juju was just like, yeah, Kimbella, I want to talk to you. Because the whole Yandy situation, I told you that Yandy's coming. I did not tell Yandy that you were coming. And I hope that you guys will be cool, yeah? And Kimbella was just like, listen. Everything is cool. I'm cool. I'm about to be a wife. I might be a wife. Everything is cool. I'm cool. Like, it's petty. Like, let go of the pettiness. Just basically brushing everything that she said, that her Mariah Lynn said about Yandy under the rug. And which is just like, girl, you said it. Like, this whole time she was just like denying it or acting like it wasn't a big deal. Is Yandy a stunt queen? Yeah. I mean, I believe that. But Kimbella, you're crazy to not understand why she's upset when you're talking about her now daughter, Little Infinity. So, it's just when you bring kids up in the situation, it just makes things a whole lot worse than what they actually are. Now, did you have some valid points? Yes, but did you think that wasn't going to get brought up? Or, you trying to act like it didn't happen or it's not that big of a deal is not... It's crazy, sis. It is. What else is happening? So they went to like a little outstore store and stuff. They just started walking the aisle and everything. Seeing what it's about. Looking at stuff. Maggie and Juju was talking, and then Kimbella and Sin was talking, and Kimbella, she started to talk to Sin about the whole Yandy situation, and Sin was just like, well, I just want y'all to, get over it, whoop to whoop. Sin talking about, oh yeah, her and Joey finally got it in and did some things. Great. Let me see. The guys seem like they don't really like Safaree. I don't know why. But they seem like they don't really like Safaree. A little earlier when they were at the table, they were talking and you know, about the whole thing of Safaree being in a high chase something with, you know, cars and the whole moment and the police, and all Mano was focused on was, did Safaree call the police or not? And Safaree was just like, no, I'm no snitch, I never called the police. I don't understand what this is with black people, this whole no snitching rule. Who created this? Let me tell you something. If my ass is about to go to jail for something I did not do, or if I'm around people that's doing some shiesty stuff and I'm unaware of it, and if it comes down to a thing of, oh, Chase getting ready to go to jail for something he had no idea about, Chase is snitching, okay? Are you serious? I'm not gonna ruin my life for you, and you're not gonna ruin your life for me. You probably don't even like me. You probably don't like me that much. So why am I finna have some kind of loyalty to you, sir? Please. I think that is so dumb. Whole no snitching thing. I ain't no snitch. If it's something that's gonna harm me, somebody I care about, or something's gonna harm some older person or some baby or something wild is happening, I'm gonna call the police. Indeed. So I mean, you know, now some police officers is a trip and janky, and you know, F them. But there are some good police officers as well. And that's what they're there for. I mean, you know, is to help the people. And hopefully they do. In the right way, you know. Otherwise, people will just be running out here running amok and never getting punished for nothing. That's not how life works. You know? So, crazy. Let me see. Oh, Rich Dollars. Rich Dollars. He had a conversation with his daughter. He was talking to Miracle, his baby mama, a little earlier in the episode. His daughter is just really going through it. She's nervous. She's scared. She don't want her mama to go to jail. She has two little sisters to, you know, help take care of while her mama's going through what she's going through, and she ended up dropping out of college, which is the one thing the Rich Dollars did not want her to do. She ended up doing it anyway. She was just upset. And, you know, hopefully she gets back in college. I feel like she is, but, you know, she has a lot on her plate. And when his daughter was sitting there telling Rich all that kind of stuff, he understood. And he was just like, I'm going to support your decision, but make sure you go back to college. And here's my thing. Rich, you care so much. Why don't you help her out? So it won't be that big of a deal. Why don't you, you know, I know it's not your responsibility, but why don't you help Miracle out with her two daughters? You know, why don't you babysit sometimes, you know, so that girl can go to school, your daughter, you know? You see what I'm saying? It's just like, you're so concerned, but you don't really do nothing. Like, to show your concern, you know, you feeling all bad, say you shouldn't have left, whoop to whoop. You know, like I said, I don't think you should feel bad about that, because things can happen regardless. You know, y'all wasn't together anymore. It is what it is. But you should have been at least around or available for your daughter, you know, and for your baby mama, seeing as how, you know, you're going to have to talk to your baby mama to get your daughter most of the time, you know, till she get of age. But it's just like, why don't you help her out? You ain't doing nothing. You know, I don't know. That's just my thought. I mean, you know, your daughter done dropped out of school. Why don't you help? While Miracle's going through what she's going through, why don't you help assist with the little girls, her little sisters? I mean, it makes sense, but whatever. You know, they seem like such good daddies, a lot of these men. And I'm sure they are. Or try to be anyway. But I don't understand how they can be such good parents and then turn around and treat women like shit on these shows. I don't understand that. You have daughters, yet the women in your life that y'all are dealing with, y'all treat like crap. You obviously wouldn't want a man to treat your daughters that way, so why are you treating somebody else's daughter that way? None of that registers to people. I don't. Whatever. What else is happening? Alexis Sky, she had a scene. She found out that Solo Lucci is not her baby daddy, and I'm shocked that people sleep with Solo Lucci, but bless his heart. And he did apologize. Solo Lucci, he is likable and he's a cool guy. He seemed like he's cool to talk to. But sleep with, bless his heart. Let me see. There was a scene where JoJo, Maggie, Sin, Kimbella, they were sitting down talking, and it was just like, oh girl, we had so much fun. What we gonna do next week? What we gonna do tomorrow and all this kind of stuff. Yandy been up in her room all day. Yandy's not with the shit. Yandy's me. Yandy's sitting up in the damn hotel room enjoying the room service, letting somebody rub on my toes. Child, I ain't gonna be bothered with y'all fools. Just I want to be out in the atmosphere. I go outside in the morning time and before y'all wake up and I'm cool. I get all my air, and other than that, I'm doing stuff on the inside. So Maggie called for Yandy to come down. Yandy came down in her trucking boots and her fighting boots. And as soon as she saw Kimbella, she started walking off. She was just like, I'm not, Yandy done been on the show long enough. She know what it was. She knows it was about to be an argument. She know they was about to talk about the whole situation that she was not ready to talk about. She walked on, child. She was just like, child, whatever. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this. Child, she walked on. Kimbella's ended up walking in there to have a conversation. The conversation was very weird and all over the place. Kimbella, she brought up the whole thing with the whole baby's mama situations, where Kimbella went to Little Mandisi's birthday party and showed out in front of the baby mamas. Yandy was just like, and Kimbella was just like, Yandy sent her. Yandy said, yes, we arranged for this whole thing, but I never told you to go up there because I did not want you to fight or put you in harm's way. I told you to stand outside and raise hell, and it was for a check. Kimbella was just like, it's not for a check. Kimbella's for a check. That's why all y'all here is for a check. What is you talking about? You last season, or whenever that season was, when the baby mamas was on there, when Mandisi's baby mamas was on there, you did not have a storyline that season. So when Yandy said she was giving you a check, she's being accurate. Yandy and Mona Scott is like this, and you didn't have a storyline, so she was giving you one by being involved in her mess with the baby mamas. That's what she meant. And I don't know why Kimbella didn't get that. She was trying to act clueless. And basically the whole conversation just proved that all this is fake, which is what we knew anyway. But, we're going to continue to review it. So, what else is happening? Kimbella called Yandy a bitch, and then Yandy, don't call me that, and trying to act like she's trying to. Neither one of y'all is fighters, so just stop. Kimbella and Yandy do this every season. They argue and fight and show out and be ready to go to blows. Then the next minute they crying and hugging each other and saying you're my best friend. So whatever. They talked about how Yandy said she had to step back from the whole situation with her and Joelle's because she felt like she was getting in between. She felt like her business was coming in between the personal, and it didn't work out. Similar to the whole Jim Jones and Chrissy situation. Have Jim Jones married Chrissy yet? I don't think he had. Ain't that sad? But yeah. So, Yandy is shady, and then, it's just reminding me of the whole Jim Jones and Chrissy situation, so why Chrissy did not like Yandy and all that kind of stuff. It's hard having a good friend and working with that good friend's man. And she telling you stuff about him, he telling you stuff about hers. You're like, what do you do? What do you do? So yeah. Was that it? I think that was it, y'all. It wasn't much to this episode. They really judged this episode up like it was gonna be something. It was nothing at all. Yeah, it's amazing to me that Love and Hip Hop New York is still holding on. But we're gonna do it though. There's elements about New York I do like, indeed. Is that it, y'all? I think so. We're gonna move on to Love Hip Hop Miami after this. I'm Mr. Chalaki. Mr. Chalaki on Google Plus. Follow me at Iskinsware at Iskinsware Instagram and Twitter, at Iskinsware89 on Snapchat, Chase King on Facebook, Mr. Chalaki on Cash App and PayPal. Run me my money or run me my fade. Run me my money the way I get paid. I love you so much. Stay black, stay tuned. Happy Black History Month. I'll see you guys later.